So there was a time when I would tell you that my favorite movie ever made was The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. And it bounces back and forth between that and Hot Fuzz, really, for me. And this new show, The Rings of Power, is coming out, and I've been kind of struggling with how I feel about it. And I have to say, I'm really sorry. 'Cause it's Morbin time! It was all a trap for me to talk about Morbius! That's right, Morbius, your favorite movie ever made! Okay, so basically what happened was I kept seeing Morbius on Netflix. First thing I turned on every single time, and I told myself, I don't need to watch that. I don't ever need to watch that. And finally I watched it. And I know this is crazy, but I feel like the internet lied to me. It's the first time it's ever happened. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. But if this movie came out in 2007 and it was rated R with a lot more blood, there's no blood in this vampire movie at all. But if there was blood in it and it came out a long time ago when I was a kid, I'd probably really like it. You know? I'll shut up about Morbius very soon, but compared to Batman vs. Superman and the Suicide Squad, where they're on a slip and slide going, through Gotham, that would be awesome. But compared to those, it's a masterpiece. And it doesn't hurt anything, because nobody cares about Morbius. We care about Batman and Superman. But anyway, that's it for the Morbius talk. Quick disclaimer, the asshole who's talking right now realizes he said the Suicide Squad and not Suicide Squad, which is the one that really sucks. Okay, next up, video game adaptations. Why are they so bad? And why do we still watch them? We at least never need another Resident Evil adaptation for the rest of our lives. Let's all say it together. Resident Evil adaptation. Never again. One thing I do think would be really good, though, is a Red Dead Redemption 2 show on HBO Max. Like, the story, all the gang together in a show, I think would be amazing. It would really work well. I love Red Dead Redemption 2. This is going to be some annoying gushing, but I love that game. And when you play it, you're going to want to watch Westerns. It just happens. So I watched this Western movie from the 80s called Young Guns with Emilio Estevez and a bunch of popular coked out actors at that time. And it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Lou Diamond Phillips should get a spinoff. Should have gotten the spinoff. He was the best character, but Emilio Estevez plays Billy the Kid, which he was good. Kiefer Sutherland plays kind of the character that you're rooting for a little bit more, and they should have switched roles. Kiefer Sutherland plays a great villain, and he would have been a much better psychotic Billy the Kid for sure. But yeah, watch Young Guns if you want. I don't care. So the reason you kept watching the video, okay, Rings of Power. So Return of the King, the third movie in the Peter Jackson trilogy. I'm so sorry. I will talk about Rings of Power. But I have a lot of problems with this movie, and I need to say them now. At the end, originally they were going to fight real Sauron in front of Mordor. How satisfying would that have been? That would have been so great. Instead, we got the troll, and that was basically like the end of the video game, the final boss. Hey, we ran out of time, so here's the troll again, but bigger, and you fought him like you're going to fight him again. So here he is, yeah, and then all the multiple endings that just keep going and going. I've only ever finished the movie once, I think. I'm pretty sure. And also there's this annoying animal rights activist in me that every time I watch the Legolas elephant part, I love that part, but I kind of wish the elephant would grab Legolas's leg and slam him into the ground, and he just says, "Take that, pretty boy," and he rides off into the sunset. Okay, Rings of Power. It's fine. Thanks for watching the video. I'm just kidding. It's fine. I'm liking it. I'm gonna stretch liking it out a little bit. In the very recent episode 5, Galadriel kind of had a character moment, and I was like, ooh, okay, all right, like this should have happened in episode 1, but okay, and it looks beautiful. I think this is good for Lord of the Rings overall. I think it's just going to get better. It's going to get better, and we might get some awesome Lord of the Rings stuff later on. Okay, thank you so much.